Hey y'all, it's Tiffany, the HCG Housewife. Today is, excuse this angle, May the 16th, 2012, very low calorie day 31. I'm in round 4, P2. And I did have a release last night. It was 0.4, which, you know, you take what you get. And so that makes it 15.2 for the round, and I'm 2.4 from my lowest. So I'm still inching, or ouncing, because it's not in inches. I'm ouncing my way towards the LDW from round 2. Now, before I forget, I just thought about this before I started. I did all my notes, and then I thought about something else I wanted to talk about. But looking back, when I was at my lowest in round 2, that was my lowest LDW, and then I had a disastrous round 3. But in round 2, when I was at this weight, I was here at this weight, bouncing up and down, a few ounces here, a few ounces there, for about 14 days. Now, if I count going to a higher number and being stuck there for a while, it was really 19 days. So I was within a few ounces of the same weight for like 14 or 19 days, depending on how you want to look at it. That's a pretty long time. And then I dropped down to what I consider the lowest, LDW, and was there one day and I ran with it and stopped my round. And didn't really ease into P3 at that time, because when you're coming off of such a long stall, it's very emotional and irritating. So I was pretty much sick of it by then. So I took that, ran with it, and didn't do so well in the maintaining part. I think before I got to round, I'm gonna look back here at my notes. Before I got to round 3, let's see, when I got to round 3, oh, that's not right. Round 3 was in March. I was looking in January. I was like, I did not gain all that back. Round 3, well, okay, I started round 3 on the, okay, I'd gained 10 pounds, well, 9 pounds before I got to round 3. Let's see. Nope, that's about my VLCD day 1. Oh, low day 1. Yeah, I'd gained 11 pounds before I'd gotten to, I got an itch on my back, round 3. So so as you can see, I didn't maintain, and I don't think I got any new set points. And I think what this is at this weight that I'm at now, and I'm not making excuses or rationalizing, I'm just looking for reasons. Because, yeah, maybe I did have some chicken, some bone-in skin on chicken, and now I know that that's a little more serious than I thought. I thought that if I cooked it and took the skin off and still had my measurements right, with the skin off, with the bone off, it would be okay. Obviously now I know that's not okay. And I'm not going to waste my time with that before. Now, I have used that chicken before, and I boiled it, peeled all the stuff off, and shredded it, and I didn't have any kind of gain. And I've actually used that quite a bit, because I got a big, I got a lot of pounds of it when it was on sale. So it's just been in my freezer. But I'm going to just lay off of that for the rest of this round, and I will use that during the summer for tacos or whatever, when the teenagers are over here. Let's see. So anyway, back to this weight that I'm at right now. I think that it is some kind of a set point for me, and I just haven't stuck through the maintenance part of this since my first round very well to create a new set point. And looking back at another time in my life when I was this weight that I can remember right now, whenever I started gaining weight, I'd lost over 100 pounds doing a very low calorie, very low carb, very low fat diet. I lost like 100 pounds in 5 months. So, I lost it really fast. So I was, gaining that fast was, pretty much a given. But I know that I was around this weight pretty much through the summer when I was gaining it back. I'd had a car accident in May, and I was just not active, and I was feeling bad about myself because I couldn't do the things at work that I usually could, and feeling guilty and stuff like that. And I was stressed because I was planning a wedding and doing tastings and things like that. So I just kind of forgot about my low carb diet and started gaining. And I was at this weight pretty much through the summer, I would say. And so I think this is pretty much a set point. And I just need to keep reminding myself that to get lower than this, maybe stick to the HCG enough to get, 2 more weeks, and maybe I can get lower than this, and then maintain and create a new set point. So I'm not continuously fighting at this weight. I don't want to come back after the end of the summer, God forbid, I gain back up to this, and then I'm stuck again. I don't want to spend the whole round trying to get past this with stalls, and then you get frustrated, and then you cheat, and then you're getting over the cheat, and then you're stalled again at the weight. And that just seems to be my pattern here. And I'm not trying to be, have the same whiny vlog every time, because these vlogs, as much as I appreciate comments, they're also for me to look back on. And someone had mentioned for me to go back and look back at my round 1 vlogs. I think it was HCG mutton bone. I don't have it here to look at, but anyway, that's something I want to do. But I know the protocol. Excuse me. I do try to skirt by the rules, but I need to come clean, and that's the only way it's going to work. That's the only way any diet works for me, is if I just follow the rules. Anyway, so I only lost, and I'm saying only, 0.4 last night. And even though I'll take what I can get, I was really hoping for more, and here's why. All I ate yesterday was I had my lunch, and my lunch was 100 grams of very low, like I think it's 93.7 beef and veggies, and not very many veggies either. I don't even remember what vegetables I had, but I think it was tomato or something. It was I think it might have been onions. Anyway, it was a protocol thing, because I made sure everything I did yesterday was on protocol. That's what I had for lunch, and it satisfied me. And I had lunch pretty late, so then I decided that I'm going to try not to eat for dinner. And I didn't. I had an apple. So an apple, 100 grams of beef, and some veggies. And that's what I had yesterday. So I was expecting a little more than 0.4. I'm going to try this again today. I haven't eaten lunch yet, and it's 20 minutes after 1. So I'm going to try to have lunch late, or try to just have an apple and have dinner with my husband tonight, because last night he had class, so he wasn't home till late. But tonight I'd like to have dinner with him, so maybe I'll try and just have an apple, or I have some grape tomatoes in there. I can have those. Anyway, so I'm going to try to repeat that and see that maybe, I always say when I cheat, I have a 2-day delay, so maybe being good also has a 2-day delay. I don't know. But anyway, going to try to stay positive, and I'm staying on VLCDs for at least, I'd like to do it at least 2 more weeks. I mean, as long as I'm on it, I'm not gaining. I don't, and I just don't have the confidence to go into P3 right now, even though I have all these big plans to create my new set point and stick to it. Sometimes the best laid plans go wrong because of my lack of willpower. And I just got to get the confidence to go into P3. I'm a little scared for that right now. And I'm only on VLCD 31, so I can stay on this for a while. And I've got plenty of pellets. Anyway, we're possibly going to San Francisco in August, and I'd like to get down. My camera was crooked. I thought my picture was crooked back there. Anyway, I'd like to get down, excuse me, some more, at least in sizes and inches, before we go, because I know they have some good vintage shops that I'd like to shop at. So that'll give me motivation to stick with something this summer. And I'm thinking, since we can't have, I'm thinking of just doing P3 and maybe do a P4 if there's like a birthday party or a party we go to or something. I don't know, but I don't want bread and rice and things like that to be in my diet. It can't be. When I start eating that, I start gaining. And I'm living just fine without it. So, let me see if that's still my attitude when I can't have it this summer. It's funny because when we went to the Hard Rock Cafe, my aunt and my husband got these really amazing looking hamburgers. And the bread on it looked awesome too. But all I could think of is, oh, I wish I could have that hamburger without the bread and fries. I didn't even think, oh, I wish I could have those fries and that bread. I was just wanting that fatty, meaty hamburger with cheese on it. So I, hope if I keep that attitude, hopefully this summer I can stick to this and have a successful P3. And the fact that I'm going to be in a bathing suit most of the summer, like every summer, that should really give me motivation too. But anyway, hope everyone has a great day. I'm sorry this is so long, but I wanted to get my thoughts down so I could come back and look at this at some point. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.